The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked far more interesting. It wasn't all romantic. I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms. I returned Coke bottles for the 5-cent deposits to buy food with. And I would walk the 7 miles across town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. I loved it. And much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. Let me give you one example. Reed College at that time offered perhaps the best calligraphy instruction in the country. Throughout the campus, every poster, every label on every drawer was beautifully hand calligraphed. Because I had dropped out and didn't have to take the normal classes, I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to do this. I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about varying the amount of space between different letter combinations, about what makes great typography great. It was beautiful, historical, artistically subtle in a way that science can't capture, and I found it fascinating. None of this had even a hope of any practical application in my life. But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. And we designed it all into the Mac. It was the first computer with beautiful typography. If I had never dropped in on that single course in college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. And since Windows just copied the Mac, it's likely that no personal computer would have them. If I had never dropped out, I would have never dropped in on that calligraphy class, and personal computers might not have the wonderful typography that they do. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever, because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart even when it leads you off the well-worn path, and that will make all the difference. My second story is about love and loss. I was lucky. I found what I loved to do early in life. Woz and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard, and in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We just released our finest creation, the Macintosh, a year earlier, and I just turned 30. And then I got fired. How can you get fired from a company you started? Well, as Apple grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented to run the company with me. And for the first year or so, things went well. But then our visions of the future began to diverge, and eventually we had a falling out. When we did, our board of directors sided with him. And so at 30, I was out, and very publicly out. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone, and it was devastating. I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down, that I had dropped the baton as it was being passed to me. I met with David Packard and Bob Noyce and tried to apologize for screwing up so badly. I was a very public failure, and I even thought about running away from the Valley. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did. The turn of events at Apple had not changed that one bit. I'd been rejected, but I was still in love. And so I decided to start over. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. During the next 5 years, I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world. In a remarkable turn of events, Apple bought Next, and I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. And Lorene and I have a wonderful family together. I'm pretty sure none of this would have happened if I hadn't been fired from Apple. It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it. My third story is about death. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it clearly showed a tumor on my pancreas. I didn't even know what a pancreas was. The doctors told me this was almost certainly a type of cancer that is incurable, and that I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. My doctor advised me to go home and get my affairs in order, which is doctor's code for prepare to die. It means to try and tell your kids everything you thought you'd have the next 10 years to tell them in just a few months. It means to make sure everything is buttoned up so that it will be as easy as possible for your family. It means to say your goodbyes. I lived with that diagnosis all day. Later that evening, I had a biopsy where they stuck an endoscope down my throat, through my stomach and into my intestines, put a needle into my pancreas and got a few cells from the tumor. I was sedated, but my wife, who was there, told me that when they viewed the cells under a microscope, the doctors started crying because it turned out to be a very rare form of pancreatic cancer that is curable with surgery. I had the surgery, and thankfully, I'm fine now. This was the closest I've been to facing death, and I hope it's the closest I get for a few more decades. Having lived through it, I can now say this to you with a bit more certainty than when death was a useful but purely intellectual concept. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. When I was young, there was an amazing publication called the Whole Earth Catalog, which was one of the Bibles of my generation. It was created by a fellow named Stuart Brand, not far from here in Menlo Park, and he brought it to life with his poetic touch. This was in the late 60s, before personal computers and desktop publishing, so it was all made with typewriters, scissors, and Polaroid cameras. It was sort of like Google in paperback form 35 years before Google came along. It was idealistic, overflowing with neat tools and great notions. Stewart and his team put out several issues of the Whole Earth catalog, and then, when it had run its course, they put out a final issue. It was the mid-1970s, and I was your age. On the back cover of their final issue was a photograph of an early morning country road, the kind you might find yourself hitchhiking on if you were so adventurous. Beneath it were the words, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." It was their farewell message as they signed off. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And I have always wished that for myself. And now, as you graduate to begin anew, I wish that for you. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you all very much.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope you took your lunch already. Now we are now in our afternoon session. This morning we had a very good time together with the new agents. We were actually packed with around, if I'm not mistaken, we were packed with around 70 plus attendee during the business orientation. And to this afternoon, we are joined by around 48 people in Zoom. And there are actually around 130 plus people watching us via Facebook group live. No, so I would like to thank everyone. No, we will be joined here right now. John Bolos is here. In fact, Ashira would be doing a presentation. I am expecting for this developer to do a PKS for the longest time. Actually, they've turned down my request in the past because they think that I cannot give them 10 attendance. So they even require me to have Zoom kung kaya ko daw mag-produce ng 10 attendance. So I did not argue because I want them to see that we are capable of giving them more than 10 actually. So Ma'am John, you have 48 people in Zoom and 130 people in FB group live. This is close to 200 people. Does this satisfy your developer, your office?
Yes, sir.
So
very much, sir, actually.
So hopefully next time when we ask for PKS, you will not say no to us?
Actually, sir, there must be a misunderstanding, sir.
Okay, no?
Yes,
so,
sir.
So that's why I told Cham na, Cham, just in case Ashira did not know that this is a wide in coverage. In fact, I can bet in all of your PKS with the rest of the realty, I am giving you more attendance today.
Yes, I'm very amazed, sir. Thank you for having us with your group, sir.
Thank you, thank you. At least right now, you already have idea that we are capable of selling actually. So
yes, sir. I'd like to apologize po in behalf of Ashira Properties.
Yes.
I'd like to apologize. Kasi
Yes,
parang may misunderstanding po kasi we conduct PKS po to different, we have a limit of only 10. So hindi po talagang galing sa inyo lahat. Okay lang po ipasabay actually. Baka yung pagka-explain po. Yes. So sorry for that, sir.
Kasi ang dami na kasing nag-say no ng mga developer because kasi akala nila na hirap ako magbigay ng kahit 10 attendance kasi ang only alam nila kasi pag realty na mag-PKS, unahin ko si Loterio kasi malaki, unahin ko si Kwan kasi malaki.
Ay, wala po kaming ganyan, sir.
Hindi kasi nila alam na we can deliver attendance also.
Oh, yes,
we can
sir.
also deliver attendance. So Miss Jan, take it away.
By the way, sir, yung Jan po, sir, yung asawa ko po, yung pong sales manager.
Okay.
Ang Ana Flor po.
Yes, okay. Ana Flor, take it away. Anyway, it would be a quick presentation naman.
Oh, yes, sir. So, hello, good afternoon from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I guess, sir, our participants are from the different parts of the country. So, am I right, sir? Nasa iba-ibang ano ba sila lugar?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I see. So in behalf of Ashira Properties, welcome and thank you for sparing up with us some of your time, especially in this pandemic time. Lahat po tayo ay busy sa, of course, for protecting our family members, for protecting ourselves, and of course, we also have to be busy na kumita po kasi we won't live if wala tayong kita. And that, I congratulate everyone for having with us a conversation for our property, for PKS or the Product Knowledge Seminar. So I'd like to share for our properties. So our company is located in Bohol. I hope everyone has visited Bohol. It's a very beautiful. Sa mga hindi pa nakapunta, I am inviting you all to visit our province, our humble province. I just want to check the audio first before we finally start with our product knowledge seminar. Please give me a thumbs up kung naririnig niyo ako ng klaro. Everybody, please give me a thumbs up kung naririnig niyo po ako.
Yes, it's okay,
Okay
Miss.
ba lahat?
Very loud.
Okay. Okay, it's clear and loud. Now I'm going to share with you the PowerPoint. Here it is. All right. So I'd like to start with our company name, Ashira Properties. So this is, welcome to our product knowledge seminar po. So our office is located in one of the most known building in Tagbilaran City, in Lightport Center. Nandito po lahat ng office na mga kailangan ninyo pag nandito kayo sa Bohol. And to start with, I'd like to introduce members of the board. Si Mr. Silwin Bumidiano as our chairman, Ms. Colleen Luis Bumidiano as our secretary. And the members are the brothers and sisters of Mr. Eric Hadrake, Ms. May Hadrake, Aramis Hadrake,
Excuse me, Miss,
Mr. Hadrake, and
you're
this
sharing,
is our president.
Miss, you're sharing the screen?
Yes, sir. I did. Hindi po ba nakikita?
Hindi po, Miss.
Oh, I see. Let me check po. How about now po? Do you see it now?
Yes, it's there. Okay, thanks.
Okay. So this is our president po, si Sir Silwin Bumidiano. He is the proprietor of the company and he is also working hand in hand with our projects. And so, andito po tayo. Balik tayo. So together with our president po, since he worked hand in hand, we also have our CFO or the Chief of Finance Officer together with his wife, si Mrs. Arlinda Bumidiano. And then these are the board. Just in case makita kayo sa magsulok sa mundo, this is our board members, si Sir Eric. We have Ma'am May also. And we have Sir Errol. And si Sir Hermes. So with the company officers, ito po yung mga nasa company. Just if you will have future transactions with us, ito yung mga nasa office talaga. Our company officers, yung proprietor, at the same time, the president of the company, si Sir Silwin Bumidiano. And with the CFO, just like I have mentioned a while ago, si Ms. Erlinda Bumidiano ho. And the legal officers. So each company should have a legal officer. So these are our legal officers, our lawyer, and at the same time, our broker for our projects, Attorney Greg Ostral. And at the same time, he's also our accountant. So our consultants, yung mga consultant namin nasa radio station, DYTR po sila. Our consultants, we have Ms. R.D. Reneta Batoy. And together with her son, Sir Chandy Batoy, who is also at the same time our sales director. So if you have questions about our properties, Sir Chandy Mar will also be helping catering your questions together with the Ashira sales and marketing team po. And the sales and marketing department, these are the important people that you have to remember na kapag nasa group chat, kasi gagawa po tayo ng group chat, Sir Joff, sa inyo, na sa inyo lang po para ma-update po namin every day yung mga updated maps natin sa lahat ng property. So these are the people that you will be working with. These are the people who will update you with our projects. The sales and department team, si Sir John Rolly Bolos. This is the Ashira real estate manager. And then si Ma'am Gail Bernales po, our administration officer. And si Sir Kenneth Kahatian, our property ambassador. So siya yung magpapakita ng area if you're going to request for a site tour, just in case may mga clients kayo na gusto mag-check sa area. So he will be catering you and going there. And si Sir John Ray Kiek, so CYL Builders Manager, because we offer, before, nung wala pang prices, we have this build now, pay later. And yet, we have it now, but we are trying to revise it. So maybe we are going to update you once everything is settled with our build now, pay later product. And together with our another property ambassador, Miss Rhea Ladesma, and yours truly, I am the product knowledge seminar facilitator, Ana Flor Bolos. So ginagamit ko yung account ng manager namin kasi sa kanya lang yung gagamitin pag may Zoom tayo. Alright, so too much for that. I'm going to give you a little description of how did our company started. So Ashira Properties, we got the trade name Ashira Properties, and it was officially launched in 2012. So we have been existing for almost 8 years now. So congratulations to us, 8 years na po tayo. And Ashira at the Securities and Exchange Commission in February 2015. So yun po, maliit lang po yung description. Now we go directly with our properties. So ito po yung mga projects na gusto namin na i-market nyo out there. So we have 7 projects. We have Hacienda Ashira. We have Piazza Ashira. We have the Citadel Ashira, but it's already sold out. We have Effa Homes. We have the Abriza Ashira, which is our fast-selling property that we have. The Ashira Crown Catarman Residences, the only house and lot project we have for now. All the rest, they are lot-only projects. And the newly launched project, this is the Terraza Rufina projects. So let's try to deal with them one by one quickly, so you can just have an overview of what type of property are these properties. So let's start with Piazza Ashira. So siguro familiar kayo sa Banglao kasi it is one of the tourist center dito sa Bohol. So Piazza Ashira is located in Bingag, Dawis, Banglao Island, Bohol. And a short description, this is only a flat land. So flat lang siya. So sa current natin na development, that is already the gated entrance. But yung picture sa likod ng entrance, hindi na yun yung updated kasi yung sa likod, nakasemento na yan. So almost done na po ang road concreting natin dyan. So for Piazza Ashira, this is the road concreting. So this is a project na may development na po talaga. Almost our projects have developments already. So ganyan na po yung actual picture niya. So ayan po, road concreting as you can see. And the vicinity map, it would be very difficult for you to figure it out unless you will be visiting our place. But then if your clients would have questions as to the vicinity map, you can always ask. Kasi magbibigay po kami ng maps. It can even be found in Google Maps. So ito yung sample ng vicinity map po. Alright, so yung phase 1, sold out na po yung phase 1 sa Piazza Ashira. And for phase 2, we have more or less 12 lots left. For the prices of these projects, in the group chat that we will be making, we will give you updated prices since uma-appraise po yung prices natin months to months or years to years. So there we will be sending you updated prices also, price list of inventory. So amenities, since we do not only offer raw lots, but we also have amenities. So amenities for this, sa loob ng subdivision, meron na po tayong clubhouse, tennis court, may basketball court, and parks and playground. So, pinakamagandang view namin, this is 360 degrees view. Sad to say that bilis po na sold out nito in just the span of 2 months. Na sold out na po ito. So we will skip with this. And we go with EFA Homes. So ang EFA Homes po, this is located in Tanan, Panglao. This is nearby the beaches in Panglao. So ito yung may pinakamalapit na lugar sa mga beach. So as you can see with the map, yung red sold na po at yung available, yun na lang po naka-alpine color. May 6 lots na lang po tayo dito. So ang amenities natin for this EFA Homes, may dalawang amenities tayo. We have a clubhouse and swimming pool at the same time for this. So again, we only have 5 lots left for this. So yung price natin sa EFA Homes, since it's already fixed, it's 8,500 per square meter po. Yan po ang price natin sa EFA Homes. So the vicinity map is just the same with Piazza. You will figure it out once you visit in here or once you request us to take a video if you have clients who would request also. And then this one, the next project, the Abriza, which has a tagline of fabulous as it opens. This one is selling like a hotcake. Ang pinakamadali po namin na ibenta na lupa, not only to its view, but to the area and to the place that it really offers. So, ito ho yung site development niya. This is a drone shot, kuha. So yan ho, develop na po yung lupa. We are on the process of road tracing. And soon we will have the road concreting. So as you can see, nakapalibot din po ang dagat dito. So may mga areas tayo na sea view, may mga areas din tayo na mountain view. Unlike the Piazza Ashira at saka yung EFA Homes na flat lang, eto may we are on top, parang we are on top of the world kasi sea view po siya at saka mountain view. Kaya po yung area na ito madaling ibenta at pinakamadali po talaga na ibenta not only to its price but to the view that it offers. So ayan po yung area. So phase 1 sold out na ho. Phase 2 sold out na rin ho. And ang phase 3 na we just opened for magto 2 weeks tomorrow, we are just 2 weeks pa lang po. Ito na lang po ang natira. 7 lots left na lang po tayo for Abriza Ashira. Phase 3 na po tayo. So, for amenities for this Abriza Ashira, meron tayong clubhouse, may tennis court, may infinity pool, may basketball court, may parks and playground po. So name it all, andito na sa whole subdivision, like you don't have to go out for leisure kasi nasa loob na po ng subdivision natin. So, if I were you, you are going to market this one kasi ito po talaga yung may pinakamagandang view. So this is the site map, yung phase 1, yung makikita nyo po sa sold out na po yan, tsaka phase 2. Yan ang phase 3 ang natira, only 7 lots left for phase 3. So, again, that's the vicinity map. Via Google Map, makikita na po talaga yung development. Kahit sa Google Map po, yan na po yung makikita niya. So, yan po ang Abriza. And for this one, the newly launched project that we have, this is not located in Dawis, Panglao, but this is located in Baclayon, that is adjacent town to the city. So, malapit lang po siya sa city, the only city in Bohol. So the terraza arena with the rustic and quiet ambience within reach. So this project is somewhat the same with Abriza. Some parts of it are they have sea view, and some of it may mountain view. Lahating mountain view, mayroon din na may sea view dito. So for this one, that's the vicinity map. You will understand it better again if you will be here. So for this, that's phase 1. As you can see, we have 44 lots. We have 6 which are already sold. So for this, meron tayong ano ngayon, lockdown promo na from month na lang po. Iba-ibang na-sold na ko. So, yung amenities ko dito, meron tayong basketball court, may club, wala po tayong swimming pool. Natin dito, we have game, water, and concrete road. Same with other projects that we have. That's because we have this, yung mga unang na-sold na lots, 12,500 per month yung monthly nila sa minimum cut. Ngayon, we offer it to 8,500 per month na lang. So that could go into your clients with a promo. So if you happen to po yung mga APDC or Ashira Properties and Development Corporation online bank clients nyo, pag magre-reserve sila, because especially nowadays, most of our clients are paying through online. So ito po yung mga, ano niya, ito po yung mga bank accounts namin na pwedeng hulugan. And kung ayaw naman nilang bangko, may remittance payment po tayo, pero nakapangalan lamang sa isang pangalan namin, yung accounting manager namin, si Ma'am Judy Ann Romilada. Yan po, pwedeng transfer-wise, pwedeng sa Western, and all these things na nakikita ko ninyo sa screen nyo. Pwede nyo kong ipadala Palawan, FL, Cebuana. Pwede ko tayong tumanggap dyan. So, reservation fee, yun, yung projects na na-discuss ko, all those are a lot-only project. So, our reservation fee per lot is 10,000 pesos, and that is deductible to the total contract price. It is deductible, but non-refundable. You have to keep that in mind when introducing to your client. But will never be refunded. So requirements, so upon reservation, we have the 2 valid IDs, electric bill, birth certificate, marriage contract if married of course, and the TIN number. Pero upon reservation po, yung pinaka-importante is yung 2 valid IDs, and the rest, it can be followed after a day po. So payment terms, we have 0 interest rate, either will be paid for 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. 0 interest po tayo. And remember yung 10,000 deductible po sa total contract price natin. We also offer discount periods. Yung mga clients na ayaw umutang ng property, we give them discount periods. So stop cash, yung after a reservation, tapos mababayad siya for 1 month, sa total contract price, we will give them 10% discount. And for those clients who would wish to pay it in a shorter period of time, for example, 1 year lang ho, we will give them 5% discount. And for 1.5 years, that is equivalent to 18 months. So magbibigay rin po tayo ng 3% discount. This can be an investment properties with us. Ito po, just if it will happen to you and to your future clients, this is a lot chosen by the client. So baka gustong lumipat project, that could be possible for as long as magbabayad siya ng transfer fee, which is then building of the house, your clients can only start building, of course, once they can have the full payment and our road network is already complete. And then restrictions for all types of houses, kasi di ba may mga view tayo na, kasi these are elevated lots, so we have restriction of until 2-story house only, para naman lahat ng may-ari ng lugar, magkaroon ng the same na view na makikita nila. So development period, so hopefully 18 to 24 months from the day when the lot was bought. Yung develop aga pa. So our monthly payment, the first monthly payment starts at 1 month after the reservation date. So reserve lang, there's no down payment, reservation, and then straight monthly na kaagad for the next month. So just in case parang ganito na panahon, there are emergencies, we also give considerations to those clients na hindi makapagbayad agad. So 2 consecutive months delayed, we give 3% penalty of the monthly. Tapos walang information, walang pindot bakit hindi sila nakapagbayad. We do it for cancellation. Kasi hindi makakapag-antay ko kasi mamamarket pa yung ibang lot sa ibang client. So the good news, how much do you get for it? So for our lot only project, the incentive alone, it's 10,000 per lot plus 10 kilos of rice. So yun po yung incentive nyo alone. So the commission depends on your realty, and the releasing of the commission is monthly basis. We go back to the incentive scheme. Yung incentives nyo po, you can get it in 2 halves. Upon reservation, you will get 5,000. And on the first monthly payment of your client, you will get the other half of your incentive, which is 5,000. Tapos, sa second monthly payment po ng client nyo, tsaka na kayo magsisimulang mag-receive ng commission nyo. So, the second, third, fourth, and fifth monthly payment, full commission na po kayo kasi monthly po yung commission for the release of the commission. No payment, no commission. Siyempre po, yan po yung ano natin. And, okay, we go now with our house and lot project, the Ashira Crown Katarman Residences. So, this is a townhouse po. That's the kitchen fee natin dito is 30,000. So, we have the tagline for this property, get the best of both worlds and enjoy the country life near the city kasi nasa middle po siya ng Dawis, pupuntang Panglao, tsaka papuntang city. All right, so this is a semi-furnished interior design. So that's the Kitra model. House inclusions, we have of course the living area, dining, kitchen. Common bathroom, lightings. So we have sofa with coffee table, dining table good for 4 packs. We have a single kitchen sink and kitchen cabinet. And with accessories, exact the hot and cold water. Wala ho tayo diyan. Single bed with foam and single cabinet po. The queen size bed with foam cabinet and bathroom. And we have white tiles. And the ceiling mounted sa ground floor tsaka second floor. Sending these pictures to your group chat anyway. So ayan po sa ground floor, may isa po tayong room, may living area, yung dining area, tsaka yung kitchen. And we have sa second floor with their toilet. Kada room po may toilet tsaka may walk-in closet po tayo. And my porch. So bedroom, ayan po yung bedroom. Kitchen. That's a living room. So amenities, of course, inside the subdivision, we are also offering to you amenities. The clubhouse, the swimming pool, the fitness gym. So it promotes, of course, recreation, health, entertainment, and general well-being, both inside and outside. This is very important for people living, yung mga taong gustong tumira ng healthy living. We have inclusions, the gated entrance with guardhouse. Of course, your client would feel safer and secure. Your concrete road provide an excellent riding surface kasi of course yung mga magmamayari nito may mga masasakyan na ayaw magasgasan. So dapat concrete yung road natin. Yung solar street lights, it promotes security of course, improve safety for drivers, riders, and pedestrians. We have water distribution system, provides additional water, increased fire protection, kailangan po yan ang subdivision. And of course, the electric power supply, the big saving cost from connecting to the power provider kasi yung iba hindi na sila magpo-provide. Drainage system with gutter prevents water accumulation that can lead to flooding. So kailangan mo yan sa subdivision. Yan ho. So ayan ho. Yan po yung phase 1 natin na offer. So enjoy country life near the city at the amazing island paradise of Panglao. We already have 3 house and lots sold for that. So may natitira tayong 10, 11, 12, 13 units so for phase 1. So that's the model house. So for this one, the computation, this is only a sample computation. So shown in your screen, yan po yung sample computations. But if you happen to have clients and nakapagpili ho sila ng units doon sa map, just ask us po at magbibigay po kami ng price with that. That's only a sample computation. Payment terms, sa ngayon, we only have in-house financing. We have the 9.5% interest rate. So 5 years, 60 months, yung monthly amortization for that lot, nasa 68,508 po. For 10 years, nasa 42,000. So that's only a sample anyway. So requirements, napakaraming requirements po. The standard requirements, the 2x2 ID photo, 2 valid IDs, passport, SSRs, or whatever are those, basta valid po. The cedula, the birth certificate, the TIN, the proof of income, kailangan po yan, and the proof of billing po at least 2 months. And the SPA, kung wala po dito yung bibili, kasi marami pong mga clients na nasa ibang bansa at gusto ko nila na mag-allow ng tao na pumirma. So we need a SPA, hindi ko pwedeng verbal lang. For employed, kailangan mo natin ng certificate of employment showing the compensation. And then for self-employed, mga business people, we only need the ITR from them, the mayor's permit, the business permit, or the financial statement na audited ko. Kung naman, kailangan mo ng marriage contract or the spouse valid. Yun nga, maraming nag-invest na nasa ibang 3 months payslip, the latest 3-month bank statement, the passport with entries, the Siemens book po, the oath of allegiance for dual citizenship, yung mga Filipino citizen, tapos American citizen, or ano ba yung citizen at the same time. So reservation fee for this, 30,000 po tayo, and the same, it is deductible to the total equity. Deduct po yan, 30,000 lang po ang reservation. So incentives, what do you get from this house and lot project? The incentive alone is 20,000 pesos. So when can you get the incentives? The releasing of incentives, 10,000 or half of your incentives will be upon the client's reservation, and the 10,000 pesos will be upon the client's first monthly equity po. So, yung mga, siya nga po pala, I forgot to mention, yung incentive natin, tsaka commission po, all of it are in check po, in check form. Wala po tayong cash na ipapalabas sa kumpanya, check po tayo lahat. So, releasing of commission, it is the same with a lot of the projects. Monthly basis per monthly equity of the client, pero hindi po 4 months. So, first commission will be released on the second monthly equity of the client, since the first monthly equity is the releasing of your second half of the incentives. But the same thing, just a reminder, no payment, no commission. So, we are finalizing on the number of months na makukomplete po ninyo yung commission ninyo dito, but we have proposed 18 months. Makakomplete nyo monthly po, staggered basis ang commission ninyo dito. So, do you have questions, Sir Joe?
I think wala pa siguro, ma'am.
Alright, so, yun na po
We're,
lahat ng, yes, sir?
we're done?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Guys, you have questions that you wanted to ask? There's a question here, ma'am. All of the project, meron ba daw perimeter fence?
Perimeter fence po, wala po tayong perimeter fence. Kasi yung projects po natin, yung house and lot po, may perimeter fence po tayo, pero sa lot only projects, wala po tayong perimeter fence.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for lot only, wala. For house and lot, meron.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am Alchi, may question po, ma'am.
I have a question, ma'am, about the commission.
Yes, ma'am.
Like for example, the loaner or the my client is if ever she want a loan to a pag-ibig loan, so the unit is already has or ano ba kanang occupancy na, ma'am? Ready na ba yung unit, ma'am? If ever?
No, ma'am. Pre-selling pa po tayo, ma'am. Yes.
If ever, ma'am, is if ever nga my client, ma'am, na maglo-loan sa pag-ibig.
Just like what I have mentioned po, that's a very good question. As of now, ano pa po tayo? In-house finance pa po yung loan natin na approval. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I understand.
Thank you for the question, ma'am.
Any more question, guys, that you wanted to ask? Any more question?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, hello, sir.
Kining kanang tanan bang information na ang detail to ara na sa group chat makuha?
Ang among isend sa group chat, sir, by the way, can I speak Bisaya? Parang may iba ko na hindi nakakapag-intindi.
Okay, taga.
Hindi ho lahat ng yung isi-send mo namin yung updated maps tsaka yung price list po. Yan po yung ano namin, isi-send sa group chat.
Okay.
But if you have maano mo namin kayo, ma-assist kayo.
Para lahat yung information doon, para kopyahin lang namin tapos
i-post niyo ho.
I-post na namin.
Yes.
Ma'am, may contact number po ba kayo na pwedeng ma-flash sa screen para makopya po? Hello, miss? Hello? Nawala siguro. We will ask for ayan. Okay. That's
yes,
it.
Sir.
Yes. Guys, please have it take note of the number. You can do some screenshot or you can jot it down. There's a number there, 0910-482-8177 and a landline number of 411-2311. Now, this is very important because if there are things that you really wanted to ask or any information with regards to the project, Miss, pwede mo naman silang mag-request for you, no? Tapos ma-email nyo sa kanila?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it, guys, no? Kay Sir Sid. Sir Sid, pwede nyong i-text yung email address on that number para ma-send po nila yung information. So, for everybody na lang po, no? For everybody's consumption, para it would be more convenient for Miss also, aside from the group chat, please, para mas malinaw ba, no? Please
yes,
text your email address para hindi po magmali-mali yan, para hindi po magba-bounce back. Please text your email address so that the information can be sent out to your respective emails and you will be able to get it in full at the same time. Okay? So, any more question? Any more question? Si Sir Jun Sulit. May question po, Sir Jun Sulit. Sir Jun?
Hi. Hello?
Yes, sir. May question po kayo, sir.
Paano, sir, po? We are here in Cebu. Can we ask for the assistance if ever we have a client niya? Gusto mo?
Okay. Yes. Ma'am, yung
Yes, sir.
question po niya, ma'am, na because nangyayari kasi ngayon yan, na people, agent coming from other places selling properties in Bohol, just like all the developers is doing also. Yung tanong po niya ma'am, makapag-facilitate po ba daw tayo doon sa kliyente niya?
Hello?
Hello? Baka kung ano siguro yung signal niya, sir, no? Mahina.
Naputol.
Naputol. Antayin natin sandali. So, pero normally naman, sir, nagfa-facilitate yan sila doon sa client natin. Ang gagawin lang, i-notify mo lang si ma'am earlier, may number po dyan. Tapos, the
Hello?
best... Yeah, hello ma'am, yes. Kabalik na po si ma'am.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, ma'am. So
Yes, sir. As to the question, sir, wala po tayong problema dyan. We are so ready. We are open to cater your clients po. Kahit nga po, this time, just to announce, meron po tayong na-sold na lot. Yung agent po natin, nasa ibang bansa. Yung client niya nandito, kami lang po ang nag-a-assist. Wala po tayong problema dyan, sir.
So yun Sir John. So i-save nyo lang po yung number, Sir John, para it would be quicker to contact also. Kaya kasi minsan medyo mahina ang signal, so hindi po makapag-messenger. So mas maganda na yung minsan i-text na lang po natin or itawag para ma-facilitate agad. Okay?
Do you will send a soft copy, sir? Or throw lang sa
Again, sir?
copy of this kaning mga presentation?
Ayun, sir. Email, sir. Pwede.
As to the presentation po, hello?
Sige, ma'am.
As to the presentation po, we cannot send you the whole presentation since by our consultants po, we cannot send the whole presentation to anyone. But we will be sending you the information that is needed to market the property po.
Okay, sige. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So text nyo lang, sir. Pwede doon sa group chat at pwede rin mapa-email kay ma'am. So text nyo lang yung email address.
Please po na mag-a-answer yung mga tao sa group chat kasi may assigned na tao po kami na mag-a-answer sa mga queries sa group chat, sir.
Okay. Sige.
Yes.
Any more question? Any more question?
Wala na po ba tayong question?
Okay. Sige. Ma'am, maraming salamat po. And meron pa.
Parang
Kasi
may
po,
question.
Ma'am Gia. Question po, Ma'am Gia.
Saan po yung group chat po? Saan po pwede
I-add po namin kayo, ma'am. Sino yung person na
after this?
Yes, after this. After this po, ma'am.
Kayo po yun.
After this po. Guys, no? For those people na not yet in the group chat of Ashira, please notify the person who invited you or your upline para ma-add po kayo dun sa group chat ng Ashira po, no? So most likely your uplines are already in the group chat. So para ma-facilitate kasi sa dami-dami pong agent, please notify na lang po yung upline nyo na magpa-add po kayo dito sa group chat ng Ashira para ma-facilitate po. Okay? Okay. Is there any more question? I think there's none na siguro. Do we still have?
Hello, Dr. Joe.
Ay, meron pang question.
Good afternoon po.
Yes, sir, Jane Boy. You have questions, sir? You can ask me.
Kasi sir, ikaw kasi yung nakontak ko kahapon. So sa iyo po ako ask
yes.
information po.
Yes. Oh, you chat me, sir, para may add kita dito.
Okay. Thank you.
I-add friend mo lang ako siguro sa Facebook.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Sige.
Do we have any other question po?
So i-add namin sila sa group chat, miss, para mas faster po doon ang communications po natin. And the rest, you can also take note of the number ni miss. Miss, thank you very much. Hope to see you in Bohol one of these days when COVID is over. And hopefully we can pay you a visit. By the way, miss, we have an office in Bohol already. It's in CPP Avenue. It's in White Duck Building. It's in ground floor. Right beside PMI.
Nasa yung office nila.
Yes, it's right beside
At bang
PM.
sa Metro Center.
Yes, in front of Metro Center. It's in
Oh, I
between
see, sir.
PMI and UCPB Bank.
Ah,
Okay.
correct. Yung katabi ng paaralan ng asawa ko.
Yes, dyan po. Dyan po. Okay, so hope to everything really normalizes. Okay.
So, thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much
much.
po, sir.
Thank you very much as well.
Yes.
Thank you and stay safe,
So
Miss. God
much,
bless
sir.
you. Okay. Thank you.
God bless you too, sir.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
For listening.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, guys, no?
And
So
have a happy selling, everyone.
okay, thank you. That's our project in Bohol. Now Bohol is one of the most saleable places to go right now. There are a lot of people actually investing in Bohol. In fact, there are a lot of people coming from the Luzon area that are now investing on a property in Bohol because Bohol is one of the most livable place in the country today. And a lot of OFW right now are considering Bohol for retirement. So please try to expose this project. It would mean a good business for all of us in the future. So thank you and God bless you. Now, ma'am, pwede na ninyong ma-down po yung ano mo, ma'am, yung presentation po.
Yes. Sige, sir. Would it be fine if I leave first, sir?
Yes. It's okay, it's okay, miss.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Asan mo tuloy?
You can just click leave meeting, miss, if automatically it will go. Yan. So that's it. So guys, thank you very much. Milona is still here. I'll turn
Yes,
over
sir.
you to
Yes, sir.
okay. So sorry guys for those interruption. Now I think we are joined here by quite a number of people from Cagayan de Oro. No, the one who joined the seminar this morning. I think they are here this afternoon, and it would be nice also. Okay, so sige na Lot, you take charge of who's gonna go in first.
Hello, yes, Ma'am, Janisa or si Ma'am Catherine? Ma'am?
Hi, ma'am.
Okay.
Sige.
Sige po,
Madunggan
ma'am.
ba ko?
Ma'am, introduce na lang po kayo dun sa sarili nyo. I really don't have the
Yes.
details of your names,
It's
no?
okay.
The only thing I can see here are your beautiful smile. So, just introduce yourself na lang. Thank you. And you can start screen sharing, ma'am, if you want to.
Okay, thank you po. Thank you. Hello everyone. I don't know if madunggan ko. Sorry for
Yes.
the Bisaya.
Very, very clear, ma'am.
Share. Ayun. Yung screen ko po nagre-reflect na.
Yes, it's in here na with us na.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kathy. I am the marketing officer for Bria Condo, Cagayan de Oro City. So, I think mga last Wednesday, I'm not quite sure. We were invited by Ms. Melona to do project orientation about Bria Homes. And I guess this is not the first time since you've conducted na exclusive orientation for our Bukidnon project. Am I right?
Yes, nakabenta na kami doon, ma'am.
Oh my God. I'm expecting after this one, may benta tayo. That's good. That's good to hear. Okay. Na-mention din ni Sir kanina na we have participants coming from Cagayan de Oro City. So, it's perfect kasi I will be discussing exclusive projects in Cagayan de Oro City. So, this is different audience, sir, from our Bukidnon nga orientation, or it's just the same?
I'm not sure, but I think this is just
The
the
same
house
or may iba meron? May bago, yung iba same lang din.
siguro, ma'am.
Okay. Sige, that's good. So I will just discuss about our project in Cagayan de Oro City. But before that, together with me this afternoon is actually one of the marketing officer also for our horizontal project. So in Cagayan de de Oro City, we offer vertical projects and horizontal projects. So when we say vertical projects, those refers to condominium projects, and then horizontal projects, those refers to house and lot projects. So we always brag and we always say that our packages in Bria Homes are actually selling like pancakes. So later, madediscuss ni Janisa for our horizontal project kung gaano siya kabilis mabenta, and even the vertical projects kung gaano siya kabilis ibenta. So just a recap, I think we have, just like what we have in dalawang project na ata yung nag-sold out sa Cagayan de Oro for the house and lot sa Cagayan de Oro City alone. So we're still looking for another Roland kung saan pa pwede yung Bria Homes kasi ang taas ng demand for house and lot in Cagayan de Oro City, and as well as for condominium projects. So before I will start, I will just give you a background about our company. So welcome to Bria Homes. We are now considered to be as, of course, pambansang pabahay ng Pilipinas, the choice of every Filipino. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Bria Homes, but I hope kilala nyo na kami. So, we are a subsidiary company of Golden Bria Holdings Incorporated. So, of course, you know Camellia, you know Lumina. Those are um, businesses, or those are developers na under Vista Land. So, Vista Land is our competitors. Joke lang. Well, Vista Land is our sister company, if I may say. So still, Bria Homes is managed and owned by Sir Manny Villar. So we are a company that engages in the development and sale of memorial parks and housing communities in the Philippines. So Golden Bria Holdings Incorporated is the third largest real estate company in terms of market capitalization. The values here are, the digits are not updated. So approximately amounting more than 200 billion pesos. So Bria Homes is the fastest growing mass housing developer in the Philippines. So we cater to ordinary Filipinos. Of course, what's good in Bria is our packages ranges from socialized to economic housing or condominiums. And those kind of market we have, it's a larger part in the Philippines. So of course, kanina sa presentation earlier, those are big packages, and um, not all people. Let's be true and let's be honest. There will always be a market for high-end house and lot, high-end subdivision, but nowadays, or if we look really to the kung sino ba, kung ano yung larger market ng Philippines, nasa mga sa economic to socialized na packages. So that is why our projects are very in demand at madali siyang maubos. Okay, so we are present to more than 50 developments of the country's 40 of the country's most progressive cities and municipalities. So, Cagayan de Oro is one of that, as one of the most progressive cities in Mindanao, the gateway to northern Mindanao. So, there is no question kung bakit siya in demand and kung bakit siya selling like a pancake. Okay. So are we still good?
Yes,
I
ma'am,
don't
we're
know.
good.
Okay. Tell me if masyado akong mabilis magsalita, or hindi nyo ako naiintindihan, so that we can adjust. Okay. So, By the way, if you have questions, you can reserve them later. Do not worry, I will be answering all of them. So, especially, um, I want you to focus on my presentation because kadto just like what happened in 'di ba sa Bukidnon after the presentation, 'di ba nakahalin nakabenta. So we have more than 50 or 50 audience, 100 audience watching in our Facebook live and um in this meeting room. So I expect na mag-sold out ang among project right after. Sa inyo ha pa lang. And of course, the only thing or ang atong power to para ma-achieve na siya is to really have focus on what we are doing. So, as we all know, if you are in a real estate industry, you can never go wrong in real estate. This is the best business with, let's say, with no capital, 'di ba? All you need to do is your beautiful and handsome faces, the way you talk. So, mo na ginatong kukunan. And especially now online, if you are kanang super techy, daghan gitag possible na makatch nga market. And what's good in real estate kasi, 'di ba? As they always say, if you want to earn millions, you should sell millions. So we are here to help you earn your millions in Bria Home. So without any further ado, since I am the marketing officer of the vertical project of Bria Condo, so I will be discussing first the Bria Condo project. Right after that, this one is our house and lot project. Okay. So welcome to Bria Condo, Cagayan de Oro. So, okay, why Cagayan de Oro City? Of course, I've mentioned earlier, based on the latest cities municipalities competitiveness index, of course, Cagayan de Oro City has always been one of the top progressive cities in Mindanao. So, we are not the only condominium present in Cagayan de Oro City. And have you ever wondered nung booming or why is it ang condominium projects are very booming in this city, not just in the city but all over the Philippines? I mean, we have kasi this kind of mindsetting na if you sell condo, most if not all of your clients will tell you na, ma'am or sir, we prefer house and lot. Sir, wala house and lot, ma'am, wala house and lot. So I don't know if you have encountered that one, pero kasagara nga na eh. They are very hesitant in selling condominiums. It's because they think it's very hard to sell. Well, if I may tell you, mas easier isell si condo compared to house and lot. And we have a much bigger market for condominium compared to house and lot. So, 'di ba? For example, if you sell, you offer house and lot. Specifically, you are offering that one too, especially for house and lot in the Philippines. Sino ba ang makaka-own ng house and lot? Only certified 100% Filipino citizen. If you offer condominiums, you can sell it to Filipino people, Filipino citizen, and to foreigners. So they can own a condominium kesa sa house and lot. So, and Philippines is a very diverse country. So, diverse, when I say diverse, of course, you look to your left, ay Pinoy. You look to your right, of course, you're not sure kung Pinoy, Chinese, kung Chinese, Korean. So, inga nakaka-inviting na country. So, there are a lot of foreigners who do business here, who settles here. They find true love, they find partners. So, and of course, if they are here, what are they looking for? So, if they want to stay here, ano yung unang-una nilang hinahanap? Of course, a place to stay. And since they cannot own a house and lot, they shift to condominium investment. And aside from that, um, you can offer condo. Condo kasi is a very good investment. If it's not a place for you to stay, it's a very good investment. Kasi, it's a passive income. Kumuha ka ng unit, ipa-rent mo, or Airbnb mo. Airbnb, I hope you know Airbnb. So it's an online application wherein you can book accommodations anywhere in the world. So you can register there. So it's a very good form of investment as well. So sa'yo na pupunta yung property, parang as they say, iba yung nagbabayad sa monthly rental pero ikaw yung nag-own ng condominium. So that's a very good thing about condos. So of course, Cagayan de Oro City is the gateway to Northern Mindanao. Hindi ibig sabihin na yung project nasa Cagayan de Oro City, most of our clients are coming from Cagayan de Oro City. So, most of our clients we have clients coming from Bukidnon Province, we have clients from Lanao del Norte, from Cebu, from Luzon. So, we have a wide range of clients all over the Philippines. And one of the reasons why they invest in Cagayan de Oro City, it's because economically speaking, they have business here. So they come here twice, 3 times a week yung sa mga malalapit na mga cities na may business dito sa CDO. So they prefer condo investing. Pag dito sila, ipaparent, they have a place to stay. If wala naman sila dito, may offer sila for rental. So, 'di ba? Ganun kaganda yung investment, yung condo investment. So, I don't know if may narinig kayo sa background. Sorry, may representation din sa iba. So, our project in Bria Condo is located at Dandelion Street, Barangay Kauswagan, Cagayan de Oro City. So it has a total master plan of 1 hectare consisting of 7 buildings with a total of 560 units. All throughout this presentation, i-represent ko kung ilang units na lang yung natira, ilang buildings na yung na-sold out. Okay. So I have a clear, ayun. So this is our direction map for our site. So if you are familiar from, especially those coming from Cagayan de Oro City or katong mga taga CDO talaga, if you are familiar with the new Toyota building, the first parang, ano ba tawag doon? Na palik ko. I don't know what's the term. Basta yung first crossing from Toyota, from that highway, approximately 300 meters from that highway, yun yung site natin. So it's very near from the National Highway. So what's the nearby establishment in Bria Condo? 5 minutes away to Polymedic Medical Plaza, 7 minutes away to SNR Cagayan de Oro City, mga 7 minutes away from Save More, tapos 10 minutes away from Liceo de Cagayan University. We also have, I think, 12 minutes away from, if you are going to Seven Seas Adventure Park. And then, ano pa ba? May church din na malapit sa atin. Echo Church, meron dyan, mga 10 minutes away. So, ganun yung mga nearby establishment natin. So, we are really located in the heart of Cagayan de Oro City. So, this is our site development plan. So, di ba na-mention ko kanina, we have proposed for the 1 hectare project, we have approximately 7 buildings in total. So, my first building, Crimson, that sold out. By the way, we started this project, I think not sure, 2020 tayo nga. I think mga 2016. So, first building Crimson that sold out. Second building Scarlet that sold out. Third building Magenta sold out last year. And then ito, si Azure, Na-open ko siya mga late last year, very few units left. So, I will show you later kung ilang inventories na lang yung natitira for our building as well. As for the 5th, 6th, and 7th building, hindi pa natin siya in-open for selling as of this time. So, andito pa tayo sa 4th building as well. Okay, so this is very important. I want you to take a look on this. Kung kaya nyo mag-screenshot kayo. Ito yung building perspective natin. This is the most important. Ito yung always tinatanong ng mga clients nyo when you try to sell a condo or a project in a property. So, Bria Condo is a 4-story walk-up condominium. Uulitin ko, this is a 4-story walk-up condo. So when we say walk-up, stairs only. I hope that's clear. We have 20 units per floor. So 20 times 4, that's a total of 80 units per building. Yung parking area natin, kasi it's always partner eh. Pag kumuha ka ng condo, always tinatanong kung, ma'am, sir, magkano yung parking? As of this time, our parkings are for free. So, lahat ng mga unit owners na nakatira doon sa building natin, o sa subdivision natin, wala pa silang binabayaran doon. But in time, we will be selling that one. So, since our parking areas are for free, that's first come first serve basis. Again, that's temporary only. We will be selling that in the future. Wala pa lang tayong price sa ngayon. So, that's why we offer it for free. Okay. So, this is the floor plan per floor. Yeah. So, 1, 2, ayan. So, 20 units per floor. Ito yung stairs. Ganyan. Okay. So, another important thing. Bria Condo only offers studio units. So, sa lahat na nag-attend dito, if may mag-message sa akin, Ma'am Kat, pahingi computation ng 1 BR ng 2 BR. Titingnan ko yung attendance kung sino yung hindi nakikinig. Joke lang. Okay, Bria Condo exclusively offering a studio unit. So lahat studio units. But we offer the biggest studio unit in Cagayan de Oro City. So that's a total of 24 square meter floor area na studio unit with balcony na siya. So, ito yung parang floor perspective niya. Okay. So, ayun. Ma'am, sabi mo lahat, studio units. But we can offer combined. So, again, wala tayong tinatawag na 1BR. Wala tayong tinatawag na 2BR. We have studio units and then combined units. So, what is combined? Of course, dalawang studio unit na pwedeng may access door ka from one unit to the other. Pero hindi pwedeng tanggalin yung buong wall from one unit to the other. We can give you door size only. So, 24 plus 24, that's a total of 48 square meter. So, it's equivalent, more than equivalent for a 2-bedroom ng other condos in Cagayan de Oro City. And this is very, very, very affordable. Later, sasabihin ko yung price. Okay, so amenities. Of course, a subdivision, a condo subdivision wouldn't be complete without a beautiful amenities inside. The subdivision itself, it's guarded 24/7. So may 4 tayong CCTV cameras and 24/7 na security guards sa ating guard house. We also have clubhouse in the subdivision. Ayan. May fitness gym para sa gustong maging fit, mahilig mag-exercise. And we also have our indoor swimming pool. Okay. As of this time, 2 buildings natin, yung, di ba, 3 buildings na sold out. Si first 2 buildings, si Crimson siya kasi Scarlet, ready for occupancy sila. So may mga nakatira na doon. As of this time, yung amenities natin is for construction pa lang. So hindi pa siya present sa subdivision natin, pero may area na tayo allocated. Sisimulan sana siya this year. Unfortunately, itong medyo with the crisis right now, parang naano siya, na on hold. Pero by the time na we will resume construction, of course, we will be prioritizing our amenities kasi may marami nang use sa subdivision. Si third building Magenta, yung sold out na building, third building natin is ongoing construction. Nasa 75% complete na siya, pero wala na tayong units. If ever lang may mga reopen, ganun, tsaka lang nagkakaroon ng units available. Si fourth building naman is ongoing construction. Nasa mga 20% complete na tayo for the fourth building. So, for the other buildings, hindi pa natin siya sinisimulan. Okay, so here is the price. Kung kaya nyo ring screenshot nyo na. Or kung gusto nyo humingi sa akin, bibigyan ko naman kayo. Okay. I don't know if you have observed, ma'am, iba-iba yung price per floor. Yes. For cheapest price natin sa fourth floor, syempre it's a walk-up condo. So medyo, paano ba yan? Medyo hangak na ano bang term nun? So, kasi nasa pinakataas siya, tsaka walang elevator, kaya super mura siya. It's 1.8 million. And then, next to the second cheapest is a ground floor, 1865. Ma'am, bakit mura si ground floor? A walk-up condo siya. Kasi si ground floor, di ba na-mention ko kanina, lahat ng units natin, studio units, tapos all with balcony. Pag nasa ground floor ka kasi medyo hindi mo ma-appreciate yung value ng balcony kasi ka-level lang siya ng floor. Tapos, yung parking areas natin, some of our parking areas are in between the buildings. So imagine if nasa ground floor ka, tapos may nagpa-park, maingay, or paggabi, super liwanag. So kaya medyo binabaan natin siya ng presyo. So, pinaka-expensive natin na unit is nasa second floor. That's 1.9 million. 1,936,000. Second floor is our prime units. Isang akyat mo lang, units mo na, medyo elevated ka, ma-appreciate mo yung value ng balcony. So, yun yung consideration kung bakit ganun siya kamahal. Si third floor naman, that's 1,920,000. Kasi mas mura siya kaysa sa second floor. Kasi medyo mataas na si third floor kung aakyatin. So, ganun yung niya, basis ng ating computation if ever may nag-ask. Okay. So, again, building Azure yung inventory natin. All units, by the way, is exclusive for bank financing. So, what are our accredited banks? We have 6 accredited banks. That's Union Bank, RCBC, AUB, Maybank, UCPB, tsaka BDO. What's good is we will be the one to process the loan application. All you need to do, or all the clients need to do, is submit the necessary requirements. So, ganun lang siya ka-easy. And then, ano pa ba? So, this is a 24 square meter. Ito, yung down payment or equity, that's 12.5% of the total contract price. So, let's say that 12.5% of 1,834,000 is 229,250. Yung reservation, lahat ng units regardless of the floor is only 10,000 pesos. So, yung reservation fee is deductible siya sa down payment. So, that would become 229,250, magiging 219,250 divide payable for 16 months kasi ongoing construction na to. So, monthly down payment is 13,704. So, the remaining loanable amount is 1,604,000 depende kung ilang years mo siya kukunin. So, So, ganun yung ano niya. Ganun yung presentation ng ating price. Sige lang, if may questions pa kayo, I can answer you later. Okay, so this is our available inventory. Lahat ng naka-blue that's sold, lahat ng white, yan na lang yung available. As you can see, sold out na po tayo. Sa Azure na to ha, sold out na po tayo for ground floor tsaka second floor. So remaining inventory natin is third floor tsaka fourth floor. Ayan. Uy, may ano pala ako. Sabi ko sold out na si RFO. 'Di ba si Scarlett yung second building natin, RFO? Meron tayong isang reopened unit. Sige lang, i-share ko to sa group chat natin. RFO na siya, ready for occupancy as long as fully paid yung down payment, pwede nang lipatan yung unit. So ito yung presentation niya. Sa Magenta naman, may ano tayo, may available inventory tayo sa Magenta. That's third floor siya, reopen. Isang unit lang din. Isang unit lang din siya. I-share ko din to later. Ito siya, since ongoing construction yung building, nasa 12 months yung down payment. Ayan siya sa inventory. Okay. So, ayun. Again, we will be the one to process the loan application. Upon reservation, the only documents we need is 2 valid ID. Kahit wala ng payslip, 2 valid ID, o kahit hindi kayang 2 valid ID, 1 valid ID tsaka reservation fee. That's okay. And then we process online reservation, especially this time, lahat ng natin is online reservation. So this is our office address. The second floor, Silverdale Building, corner Capistano, Mabini Street, Cagayan de Oro City. So we are open Monday to Sunday and even holidays. Our official Facebook account is Bria CDO. And this is my contact number, Kathy, 0917-874-1942. So that's it about Bria Condo. Do you have any more questions before we proceed with the next presentation?
Question, guys, for the condo.
Yeah. Ayun, stop ko yung sharing. Okay. Sige, questions, everyone. Kung wala na, mag-i-exit na ako.
For the condo, guys, that's exactly correct what Ms. have shared. There is much more of a demand for condo units actually. So especially that Cagayan is already a metropolis. So we have question, Miss Alchi Ibarra.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Good day, ma'am. About the requirements, ma'am, how could we comply the requirements? Paano po maibigay sa inyo?
Actually, you can email ma'am all the documents na need natin. So upon reservation, we will be parang discuss kung kaninong email address isi-send.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
What else?
Ilang building lahat, Miss? Again nga, ilang building lahat ang Bohol Bria?
Approximately target natin talaga is 20
buildings?
Hindi, 7 buildings siya, 20 units per floor.
Okay. So total of 7 buildings. Ilang building na nga tayo, Miss?
Nakatatlong sold out building na tayo, sir.
Na.
Nasa 4 buildings.
Nasa fourth
building na tayo available.
Okay. So guys, marami-rami pa yan, no?
Yes, go.
Mag-i-enjoy pa tayo dyan.
Question.
Wait. Oo, if kaya niyong ihabol yung clients niyo until May 31, we have cash incentive for the seller amounting to up to 10,000 pesos cash incentive. So if you want
Until
to know
May
more
31,
about that one,
May 31, cash incentive up to 10,000 pesos. Okay, Mel, you have question?
Yes, I have question. Miss Catherine, how about the parking lot? So is it free?
yun nga po, Yun po, na-mention ko kanina, as of this time, your parking area natin is free pa siya. Wala pa tayong binibenta. So, since it's free, it's first come, first serve basis. And
So
then,
the
in
condo
time,
juice, miss.
the condo dues, yung sinisingil ng property management natin is nasa 1,000 pesos per month.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Sige, yun lang po. Thank you.
Any more question,
Okay.
guys? Condo dues, 1,000 pesos per month. That will cover for the maintenance of the free spaces
Yes.
and
Opo.
probably for the security guard and all
Of
others.
course.
So
Yeah.
that's very that's very mura actually compared to other
Yes,
budgets.
of course. Sige,
Okay?
yung iba, if you're still holding with your questions, we can proceed na lang with the presentation of the house and lot para tuloy-tuloy yung presentation so that you can reserve your questions later.
Um,
Okay lang? Or may
yes.
question pa kayo?
Dito may isa.
Sige,
With
sige.
regards to commissions, ano yung timeline mo, ma'am, sa commission? Commission release?
Naka-milestone tayo. So, bale, pag, I think, naka 40% DP from the DP na si client magre-release. So, ganun siya.
Okay. So at least
Milestone.
40%. At least
Yes.
40%. So
Opo.
yun, Sir James, no? At least 40% the buyer can payment has been made. That's the time that the BRIA can start processing for the
But
commission
actually,
release.
but actually, the advance, so we have advance commission naman. So that's 50% minus the tax. For the reservation fee, i-release siya after the reservation fee
Okay. So
na mangyari.
So there will be some advances. Okay.
Yes.
So that's it, Sir James. No, there are advance commission that they will determine right after the reservation, and the rest of the commission will be given or processed when maka 40% na si buyer
Yes.
ng payment.
Apo.
Okay. Thank you. Sige, miss, let's proceed.
Okay, so I will be calling with me si Janisa to present our house and lot. Okay, Janisa?
Isang office lang kayo, miss? Si Bria
Opo, nasa
Flats at
isang
saka si Bria
office.
Homes?
Opo.
Okay.
Pero actually, main office kasi namin dito sa Capistrano, ako most of the time, nasa site ako nag-office. So, andun ako sa Kauswagan kung saan yung condo natin. So, may isang unit
Okay.
ako doon na office,
Okay.
hindi
So
akin.
kasi dito sa Cebu, miss, yung Bria Flats namin is handled by Coho kasi eh.
Oho, opo. Oo.
Okay.
Same
Thank
with
you.
sa Las Piñas. So. Sige,
Ganon
I will
din.
be calling, opo, sa Coho na siya.
Sige,
Ako
Miss
na
Kat,
lang
thank
yung
you very
under
much for your
Bria.
time.
Thank you. If you have questions, pwede nyo erase later after the presentation ni Ms. Janisa. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Hello po, good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Ako po, magpapakilala muna po ako, sir.
Sige, Miss, please.
Yes po. So, I am Janisa May Divacio, the Sales and Marketing Officer of Bria Homes Cagayan de Oro po. So, naririnig naman po ako ng lahat po, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
Okay. So, without further ado, simulan ko na po yung presentation ko, sir.
Yes,
Para
ma'am.
ma-address niyo na po yung questions niyo regarding Bria Homes CDO.
Yes, thank you.
Alright. Opo. Alright. So, as explained by Ms. Cathy a while ago po, Bria Homes is novel and strong because it is the first residential brand of Golden Bria Holdings and the third largest real estate company in terms of market capitalization. Again, sir, we are under Golden Bria Holdings Incorporated, and one of our sister company is Golden Heaven. I know alam niyo na po yung company because it offers memorial lots. So, run through po na lang po to para ma-proceed ko rin po yung project for Bria Home CDO.
Okay, ma'am.
Next po, again, we have more than 50 projects nationwide. So, ito po yung mga projects na in-offer ng Bria Home. So, if ever may client kayo over Philippines, you can also contact us, Bria Marketing Officers, so that we can address it to the marketing or designated marketing staffs per area. Kasi meron din kaming mga contact numbers nila para at least ma-help namin kayo sa pag-reserve ng iyong Bria Homes. Another thing din po, sir, what are our target markets? So, importante po na alam natin kung kanino tayo pwedeng magbenta ng Bria Homes. Una po, long-time renters who are seeking to own their first home. So, importante pong i-reach out natin yung mga long-time renters. Kasi ang house natin dito sa Bria is rent to own. Meaning, nagbabayad ka po at in the future, mapapasa iyo rin po yung bahay. So, let's find if meron kayong mga target market, meron kayong mga friends na long-time renters na talaga, so i-offer nyo po yung Bria Homes natin. Mas maganda rin po yung pre-selling kasi mura pa rin po yung unit na bibilhin nila. At least po, in the future, tataas din ang market value ng bahay. So next, sir, investors who are looking for rental income opportunities. Of course, best option din po itong Bria Homes natin for those who are investors kasi in the future po, wala po talagang lugi sa real estate. Kasi in the future or baka 3 months after, makikita na po natin yung improvement ng site or improvement ng price kasi hindi po ito nag-depreciate, kundi nag-i-increase yung value or yung market value ng particular property po. Lastly is parents who are seeking homes for their children studying in the city. For example po dito sa Cagayan de Oro City, marami tayong mga university schools who are really good for your students or for the kids. So if your came from the province, of course, mas mabuti rin na safety yung mga kids nyo, may sariling bahay na matitirhan dito sa city, which is here in Cagayan de Oro, since ito ay one of the moving cities in the Philippines. So, mas mabuti rin na kumuha tayo ng own Bria Homes dito, which is napakamura pa ngayon. So, later, isasabihin ko rin sa inyo na kung bakit madaling maubos yung Bria Homes CDO, no? Kasi alam ko sa inyo, maraming nagtatanong kung anong available ng Bria, bakit wala ng row house. So, later, didiscuss ko rin po sa inyo kung ano yung available unit dito sa Bria Homes CDO. Next po, employees who want to live near their place of work. Of course, madali pong magtrabaho, no? Kung ang bahay natin ay malapit lang kung saan tayo nagtatrabaho. So, importante rin po na makakuha tayo ng bahay or ng unit kung saan malapit lang sa pinagtatrabahuan natin. Which is here in CDO, marami na tayong businesses, marami na mga kampanya. So, mas mabuti rin na meron tayong own house dito sa Bria Home CDO. And lastly, OFW families who want to ensure that their hard-earned money does not go to waste. Of course, importante rin yun. Tapat kung may trabaho tayo, mas mabuti rin may paglalaanan ang pera natin. So, another thing po, nag-a-accept din po tayo dito sa Bria Home CDO na mga OFW. So, if may mga friends po kayo na nagtatrabaho overseas, so pwede nyo rin po offera ng Bria Home CDO, especially if may kontrata silang 2 years doon. So yung units natin, more or less po, yung turnover natin is 2 to 3 years from now, tentative po. So mas mabuti rin po yun kasi pag uwi nila, ready na po yung unit. So at least may makita yung perang pinag-earn talaga nila doon sa abroad. So, ganun siya. So, marami tayong target market. So, marami tayong dapat tingnan or i-push through pa kasi marami din tayo, at least sila, ma-offera natin ng Bria Home. At the same time, you also earn from that. So, another thing, why Bria? So, minsan tinatanong natin, bakit sa Bria tayo mag-i-invest? Unang-una, isa po talaga ito sa tagline natin, isa Bria mura or affordable. Because, as we all know, ang budget natin is really fixed na yan sa mga, example, sa minimum wage earners. May fixed na talaga tayong income na tinatala natin or mga expenses every month. So, dito sa Bria, tinatarget natin yung mga, not only the minimum wage earners, but also those who are above minimum wage earners. So, mas mabuti na makapag-invest tayo dito sa mura, which in the future will also earn our, of course, ang pag-increase ng mga market value ng property. Pangalawa, the quality and design. Maganda. Hindi basta hindi char-char or hindi siya basta-basta. So, maganda yung unit or quality ng bahay natin kasi ang mga materials na ginagamit natin is really strong and can really what you call this, make your home more safe. Another thing, turnover efficiency, mabilis. Yung turnover natin, on point talaga siya. Pag sinasabing 2 to 3 years from now, we will really make sure that we can deliver it on that particular year. Next is accessibility. So, malapit sa lahat. Importante kung may bahay tayo or may kinukuha tayong bahay, may kukunin tayong unit, of course, dapat alamin natin kung saan malapit. Malapit ba sa paaralan? Malapit ba sa malls? Malapit ba sa hospitals? Ganon. So sa unit natin sa Bria Home CDO, later I will also discuss what are the accessible commercial or accessible things na makikita natin sa unit natin. Kung ito ba, malapit ba siya sa paaralan, malapit ba siya sa hospital, malapit ba siya sa mga malls, kung saan pwede tayong bumili ng mga kailangan natin. So, importante rin yun. So, accessible kalapat sa lahat. Lastly is customer-oriented or mahusay ang serbisyo. Dito sa Bria Homes, we can accommodate reservations po now online because of our experience like sa pandemic ngayon, hindi tayo pwedeng lumabas or kailangan nag-social distancing tayo. Kaya pinopromote natin ngayon ang online reservation. That's why you can make your reservations 24/7. You just need to add us marketing officers so that we can guide your clients also on how to reserve online and how they should fill out the forms online. So, ganyan lang talaga kadali yung online reservation natin dito sa Bria. It can actually reach a lot of buyers, especially that sa generation din natin ngayon, more on online na po talaga ang connections natin. So, let's proceed po. So here, we offer here in Bria Home CDO only 3 letters to memorize. Only E, B, and A. Or what they call as EBA collection. So dito sa CDO, complete po tayo ng ino-offer. So we have Eliana, Bettina, and Alexa. And I will be discussing each of the units so that para malaman natin kung paano natin ito i-explain sa ating mga clients. So let's start with the mura. Ang mura natin is ang Alexa. Alexa is our single firewall or single detached home here in Bria Home CDO. So it has a floor area of 36 square meters and a minimum lot area of 81 square meters. So upon turnover ng Alexa natin, naka-tiles na po ito, naka-partitions na, at yung unit ready for occupancy na talaga. So if ma-turnover na yung Alexa, livable na siya kasi kompleto na, complete package na siya. So, but unfortunately, because of the demands here in Cagayan de Oro City, sold out na tayo sa Alexa unit. So, yung iba nag-a-ask, marami, kasi isa rin ito sa saleable unit dito sa Bria Home CDO, which is our Alexa. Marami kasing nag-prefer ng bahay ready na upon turnover. Sold out na tayo nito, but abang-abang lang tayo, baka may mga reopens in the future. So, next is Bettina. So, ang Bettina natin is our two-story home here in Bria Home CDO. Meron itong provision for 2 bedrooms at may carport na din. So, yung Bettina natin, ang kaibahan nito sa Alexa, ito hindi pa ready for hindi pa siya fully packaged. So meaning, bare unit pa siya upon turnover. Wala pang tiles, wala pang partitions. Pero naka-promo ito ngayon. So ang promo natin ito, hassle-free move-in promo. So we have free water and electric application, free move-in fee, at free bank fees. So ang masisave ng client nito is as much as 50,000 talaga. So i-promote natin siya ngayon, yung Bettina, kasi naka-reopen rin tayo ngayon sa Bettina. Ang kaibahan pala ng picture natin, kasi sa picture natin, duplex siya. Pero yung Bettina Townhouse, it's either 4, 5, or 6 houses per cluster or per group. So, ito sa picture, ito yung Bettina duplex, pero yung offer natin for Bria Home CDO is Bettina Townhouse. Meaning, it could be 4, 5, or 6 houses per cluster. So, ito yung sa kilid, ito yung modern contemporary architecture. So, ito yung possible na area ng bahay sa Bettina. So, it has a 44 square meters for the floor area and yung kasi itong So, example, sa 4 na bahay ng isang cluster, yung nasa gilid na dalawa is what we called as Bitina end unit. Yung nasa gitna, yun yung Bitina inner unit. So, yung minimum lot area ng Bitina inner unit is 36 po at yung end unit is 54. So, ganun siya. Diyan ang difference ng Bitina inner unit at end unit. And yung Bitina natin ngayon, na-carry open siya. So, if may mga clients kayo, at i-reserve na natin sa Bria Home CDO kasi naka-promo tayo ng hassle-free move-in promo, which is free water and electric application, free move-in fee, and free bank fees. So makaka-save si client ng as much as 50,000 pesos. So I assume and presume na pagkatapos ng PKS na ito, no, ma-sold out na si Bitina. At I know baka DPPI ang maka-sold out nito. Go natin, push natin yan, sir. Lastly is ang pinakamura. Pinakamura natin is what we call our Eliana. Sa Eliana, meron tayong 24 square meters, which is the floor area, and a minimum lot area of 36 square meters. Same with Betina, we also have Eliana inner unit and Eliana end unit. Same structure with the Betina, but ang Eliana mas marami per cluster. So merong possibly na 10 sila, 10 units per cluster kasi row house to eh. So ito yung pinakamura natin with a minimum of 3,000 as the reservation fee for the inner unit, makaka-own ka na ng yung bahay. House and lot na talaga. So for the inner unit, it has a floor area of 24 and a lot area of 36 square meters. So for the end unit, it has a minimum area of 24, lot area of 24, and a floor area lot area of 36 and a floor area of 24. But unfortunately, again, because of the demands of the people here at Cagayan de Oro, sold out na rin tayo ng Eliana units natin. So, di ba, we are selling like pancakes. So, madali lang talaga maubos ito sa Bria Home CDO. Kaya every time may reopen kami, abang-abang kayo sa mga group chats nyo. Kasi every time po na may reopen, ang una talaga naming sinasabihan is kayo mga agents or doon sa group chat talaga ninyo. We always have our announcements there, yung mga updates ng mga block and lots na available, ng mga inventories, always kami nagsisend from time to time sa mga group chats niyo. So, I presume nandun na kayo, naka-member na po kayo lahat sa group chat, pero at least ma-inform kayo if may mga reopens. So, next po, ito yung finished housing dress-up unit po. So, actually, dito sa Bria Home CDO, wala pa tayong model unit. Pero, ang pinapakita namin sa mga clients dito is sa Manolo Fortish kasi same lang naman yung dress-up unit ng Bria Homes units or mga houses. So, yun yung pinapakita namin. But for now, wala kaming schedule for site tour because of our situation like pandemic or COVID-19. Bawal yung mga kailangan may social distancing, bawal lumabas ng bahay. So, yun. Because of that, we also offer online site tour. So, if your clients want to see the dress-up unit, pwede nyo rin kaming i-contact marketing officers para ma-send namin sa inyo yung link ng houses para at least ma-forward namin sa inyo yung features sa loob ng bahay. So, ganun siya. So, next po is our housing unit finish. This is the bare unit. Yung mga bare unit pala natin, pre-painted na siya. So, wala siyang tiles, wala siyang partitions, pero upon turnover, pre-painted na siya. Kaya bali white na yung yung white na yung wall finishing niya. So ganun siya. Dito ang deliverable unit ng Bria Homes. So lastly, this is very important, no? Isa sa pinopromote natin upon buying our own house is the amenities. So, ano yung mga amenities na makukuha ng buyer? Una, we have covered basketball court or recreational court. Importante ito, di ba? Kasi if ever yung mga husbands natin, mga anak nating mga lalaki gusto maglaro ng basketball court, at least meron sila magagamit sa loob lamang ng subdivision. Safety kasi, ang ating subdivision is may 24/7 guardhouse. Therefore, hindi pwede makapasok yung kahit sino man lang. Kasi meron tayong 24/7 guardhouse. Next po, meron tayong guardhouse, as what I have said, at meron tayong perimeter fence. So, yung houses talaga natin is safety kasi ang whole subdivision ay naka-perimeter fence. So, di ba sa halagang 3,000 na reservation fee, meron ng perimeter fence at guardhouse at may playground pa and open spaces sa ating subdivision. So before, pinopromote talaga namin yung Eliana Rojos. But for now, kasi sold out na siya, ang available natin is Bitina Inner at End Unit. So after this PKS, contact nyo kami, marketing, if may mga possible clients kayo no na gusto mag-reserve ng first and second floor na bahay or two-story home ng Bria Home CDO, avail na natin yung promo kasi up until May 30 na lang siya. So, lastly, how to avail. Importante rin ito no na malaman natin kung ano yung particular requirements po kung paano mag-reserve sa Bria Home CDO. Kasi isa yan din rin ito sa mga qualifications or isa rin ito sa tinitingnan ng clients. Kung minsan kasi kung may clients ay magtatanong talaga sila kung ano ba talang requirements ng Bria, madali lang ba, marami ba, upon reservation ano ba. So ito, how to avail Bria. Una, need lang ni client na mayroong at least one valid ID. So pangalawa, need lang niya na maka-fill out sa basic information sheet ng Bria Homes which is online. So later isasabihin ko or ilalagay ko sa group chat nyo kung ano yung online na ABIS na or basic information sheet na kailangan i-fill out ni client kasi after nyo mag-fill out doon, kailangan nyo ring i-forward sa amin marketing officers para ma-qualify namin yung clients nyo. Para ma-qualify namin yung clients if ever qualified ba siya sa housing na yun or need ba niya ng co-borrower or after niyan, if ma-qualify na namin yung client, there's a possibility po na bibigyan na namin sila ng inventory. If ever makapili na rin yung client nyo, i-consult nyo rin siya sa amin marketing para ma-check namin if available pa rin yung lot. Kasi from time to time, nag-change yung inventories natin. So, ganun siya kabilis. Kasi more or less po everyday, meron pong nagre-reserve dito sa Bria. That's why wag na tayo magpahuli kasi actually sold out na ito noon, ngayon nag-reopen lang kami. Lastly is we also need our reservation fee. Of course, this is important. For our Bitina, our reservation is 10,000. So, but don't worry, always tell it to your client that our reservation fee is deductible from the total equity. So, yung natitira na lang, tsaka pa yan dinedivide by 24 months. Kasi 24 months na yung term natin for the equity. So, this is our accredited banks po. But for Bria Home CDO, for the financing, as of now, RCBC and Union Banks yung accredited natin. So, pwede tayong magbayad on BDO kasi ang option natin for payment ngayon is online payment or bills payment through banks po. Kasi di pa tayo nag-a-accept ng over-the-counter payments dito sa office. So, yes, this is our inventory here in Bria Home CDO. Actually, hindi to updated kasi last February 5, 2020 pa to. But we'll send to your group chat later the updated available here in Bria Home CDO. But this is our whole map. Always remember po, our area is 800 meters more or less from the highway and it is located in Barangay Lumbia across Airport Exit. So, meron kasi tayong airport before there in Lumbia. So, in front of the airport exit, pababa siya ng 800 meters. Pero pagdating sa area, patag na yan. So, this year rin yung target land development and groundbreaking ng Bria Home CDO. So, target turnover natin is 2 to 3 years from now po. So, price natin is ito po. Again, we have Eliana Inner Unit, Eliana End Unit, Bitina Inner Unit, Bitina End Unit, and Alexa Single Firewall or Duplex. But as of the moment, our available unit po is Bitina Inner and Bitina End Unit. So, this unit has a reservation fee of 10,000 pesos. So, baka may tanong po kayo, sir?
Guys, do you have questions that you wanted to ask to Miss here for Bria Homes CDO? No, that's in Barangay Lumbia. No, this
Yes,
is
sir.
this is actually the one going to the old airport now, and Air
Yes.
Force Command na siguro yan, di ba?
Yes, in the future po, ongoing na po sila dyan.
Okay. So, any question, guys? Any questions? Ma'am, marami
Yes,
pa bang
sir.
inventory nito o konti na lang?
Actually, less than 20 na lang po, sir. So, habol. Baka kayo po
Habol-habol na
makaubos
lang.
nito, sir.
Sige, no, less than 20. But right
Yes.
after this one, we still have a possible coming project siguro. Meron ba?
Siguro, sir. Kasi baka meron po rin kayong offer na block ay mga lots dito sa Bria Home Studio. Pwede nyo rin i-offer dito sa office namin, sir, para at least considering namin yun, sir, for the future developments here in CDO po.
Sige. Guys, yung market natin for Bria are actually yung common people, no? So ito yung mga tao na most of the time na nagre-rent. Ito yung target market ng Bria. But hindi rin ibig sabihin na yung mga partners natin na OFW ay hindi pwedeng mag-avail. So ito yung opportunity. Okay, Mel, may question po kayo?
Yes, Sir Job, meron akong question. With regards sa
Sige, Mel.
Hello?
Yes, Mel.
Regarding sa Eliana inner unit,
Yes po.
Miss, regarding sa kanyang income, pwede ba yung, like for example, tricycle driver, just like the Bukidnon Bria? Is it possible
Yes po,
na
pwede rin po
maka-avail si
yan, ma'am.
buyer?
Pero kukuha rin tayo ng Eliana Inner, ma'am, no? Yung sa pag-ibig po. Yes, pwede po maka-avail si buyer nun, ma'am. But
Okay.
unfortunately po, sold out na po tayo ng Bria Homes Eliana units po. But don't worry, ma'am, baka may mga reopens po tayo. Abang-abang na lang tayo sa group chat.
So, bali sold out na pala ito.
Yes, ma'am. Available unit na lang natin is Bettina Inner and Bettina End unit po.
Question, Ma'am
Okay.
Janita.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, yung akin po, ma'am, for verification pa yon si Ma'am L, yung
Yes, ma'am.
client ko.
Opo.
Okay pa. Sige na, ano ko na sa
Message
kanya
na lang. Yes, ma'am. Message na lang kita po if ma-check ko na yung basic information sheet niya para at least mabigyan ko na rin siya ng block unlock. If nakapili na siya, i-check ko na lang po if
Opo, meron,
sold na siya.
opo.
Hindi pa.
Meron na po, na-change lang yung, kasi di ba, yon hindi siya
Okay,
pwede
okay.
nag-antay na lang din siya ng
dahil sa OFW na lugar niya, ma'am nyo, yung sa
Opo.
Israel po. Opo, yes po. Pero okay na siya nung ma'am, no, in-house or deferred yung offer
Ay,
sa
deferred
kanya?
daw po, ma'am, kasi malaki daw yung interest sa
Yung sa in-house. Opo.
in-house. Opo.
Mas mabuti rin po yung deferred kasi yung deferred natin, total contract price, less the reservation fee of 10,000, tapos i-divide lang yan ng 24 months. So malaki-laki siya pero wala talaga yung interest.
Pero okay naman yung sa kanya, ma'am, no, na yung income niya.
Yes, okay lang naman po yun, ma'am.
Antay na lang siya kasi sabi ko, ma'am, bago ka po magpadala ng reservation, may may briefing pa po yung
Yes
market.
po, bibigyan ko po pa siya ng mga details for at least aware si buyer. Tapos i-explain ko pa yun sa kanya.
Yes po, kasi sana yung kapatid niya pero hindi daw nakakuha ng travel pass inano ko na lang siya na mag-online reservation.
Yes, mas mabuti rin po yun, ma'am, kasi di pa naman po required na mag-sign talaga yung buyer. At least, makapagbigay rin po siya ng mga other informations. Baka may mga tanong pa siya. Online na lang yung transactions namin.
Yes po, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
wow.
ano doon sa GC?
Well, sir, may isa ka na pala, sir.
May isa na pala.
Yes.
Hindi ko alam. Ngayon alam ko na.
Sundan pa natin, sir. Ubusin na natin ang Bria.
Sundan pa natin. No?
Sige po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Katatapos lang nila mag-reserve ng Bria sa ma'am, sa Laguna, San Pablo, Laguna.
Wow.
Ata yun. Ewan ko, basta sa Laguna.
Santa Cruz, sir.
Santa Cruz, sorry. Ngayong araw na
Wow.
to sa Santa Cruz, Bria, Laguna.
Congratulations
Ngayon,
po.
So, focus project ni Milona po yan, ma'am, ang Bria sa
Yes,
buong bansa. Lahat ng
Wow.
Bria sa buong bansa. Focus brand po niya yan. Oh,
Go, Mamelona.
focus group niya kasi pinagdarasal niya na baka bigyan daw siya ng isang unit na Bria. So any more question, no? So that's good news pala. So post natin to, guys. Okay. Ma'am, yung may pwede ka bang ma-flash dyan na contact number
Yes po.
natin para it would become more easier for us to communicate with you just in case po magka-problema yung mga signals po natin.
Sure. Ito po yung contact number ng Bria Home CDO. Yan po.
Ayan, okay.
0917-816-5177. So if may concerns po kayo, we are open man po Monday to Sunday, so you can contact us. Para at least masagot natin yung lahat ng mga tanong niyo, especially pag reservations talaga kasi importante yun.
Makahabol pa tayo guys, may 20 ano pa yun, may 20 plus units pa, so pwede pang habulin yan. So guys, yung wala pa sa group chat ng Bria CDO, please paki-inform yung mga uplines nyo na magpa-add kayo doon sa Bria CDO para mas convenient po kay ma'am na mag-facilitate ng mga questioning. Just in case na wala kayong connection at nasa labas kayo, you can always send them a text message para ma-address yung mga urgent question para sa mga buyers po natin. So, any more question bago po tayo mag-enjoy ng weekend natin? Kasi weekend, sa Bria, hindi sila nag-weekend. May Sunday duty sila.
Yeah.
So, tuloy-tuloy yan sila.
Actually, may kasama rin akong marketing, sir. Si Sir Keith Aprianosa. Dalawa kami. I think nandun na kami sa group chat ng DPPI.
Ay, sige.
Kahit paano rin sasagot ng mga tanong niyo po.
Ay, salamat. No? Kahit paano, ma'am, all throughout this pandemic, we were selling quite good with Bria all across the country na mga Bria projects. And so far naman po, maganda naman yung serbisyo ng Bria sa mga sellers talaga. No,
isa talaga yan sa mga edge namin, sir.
Kaya nga, it's really, ako personally, I really salute and really commends the service that have been rendered sa Bria, especially right now sa pandemic time. No doubt, Bria have served the real estate industry quite very well. Quite very well.
Thank you po, sir.
So, any more question bago magbabay? Meron pa ba? Okay. Ma'am, maraming salamat po sa time na binigay niyo. At sana po, pag may mga bagong project tayo, update niyo po agad kami para makapag-PKS na po tayo. At hindi naman ngayon imposible ang mga PKS natin kasi may technology na tayong available ngayon.
Yes.
Okay? Ma'am, thank you. And salamat po sa accommodation ng client namin. Thank you, and everybody.
No, sir, baka pwede tayong mag-picture muna? Or...
Yes, pwede tayong mag-picture.
Sige. Okay,
guys, kindly open your camera so that we can do some picture takings. Open your cams. Yan, para makita naman kahit papano. Open your cams. Kanina, marami-rami yun. Ngayon, nagsiuwian na siguro or tulog pa siguro. Yan. Smile naman kayo. Grabe, stricto naman. Yan, smile. Hindi makaya to ng isang shot siguro, miss. Gawin mo dalawa siguro kasi yung screen. Medyo marami-rami yung attendance. Kaya kayo dyan na nasa Facebook Live, dito na kayo sumali sa Zoom para kasali kayo sa picture taking. Doon sa Facebook Live, hindi kasali sa picture taking. Ang dito sa Zoom lang, ang kasali sa picture taking. Okay? Yan. So guys, happy weekend. Stay safe everyone. We are not yet totally safe for the pandemic. Things are, I don't know if things are getting better or things are yet starting to get worse. But nevertheless, let's just do our share, our part in order to stop this COVID. The only way for us to really be able to be of help is to please stay home. Just keep at home. Not unless it's really necessary, you go out. But if it's not, please stay home. The earlier we cooperate in this pandemic, the earlier we will be finished. Okay? Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.